It's Entertainment Schmig.
A couple weeks ago, I was playing golf with Guy Phillips and his wife, Kim. And Kim was all about Jennifer Aniston is pregnant. No, seriously, you've got to see these pictures. So when I got home, I looked the pictures up. And there are the pictures in that. It was a bad swimsuit, is what it was.
She swore, and I just said, who cares?
Right. So I looked, but I was curious.
I know.
And and then they show her the next day, and she looks totally fine. It's that I had too, my lunch
Taco
was
tummy
large.
is what I like to call
Yes.
it.
Mm-hmm. So she's finally speaking out about it. She wrote a column for the Huffington Post. And here's just a couple of things she said. For the record, I am not pregnant. What I am is fed up. I'm fed up with the sport-like scrutiny and body shaming that occurs daily under the guise of journalism, the First Amendment, and celebrity news. For the past month, it's been an example of how much society decides a woman's value based on whether she has children or is married. Then she goes on to say the sheer amount of resources being spent right now by press trying to simply uncover whether or not I am pregnant points to the notion that women are somehow incomplete, unsuccessful, or unhappy if they're not married with children. Yes, I may become a mother someday, and since I'm laying it all out there, if I ever do, I will be the first to let you know that I'm not in pursuit of motherhood because I feel incomplete in some way. I love every single thing she said about just because somebody lives a different life than you doesn't mean they're unsatisfied.
Right.
So don't feel bad for her.
Stop being judgy.
That's what we are.
America, we're judgy.
I have to say I'm very judgy, but I try to not be judgy if they have the same opinion as I do.
You're respectful, judgy. By the way, I can't tell you the number of rumors over the last, 2 decades about my pregnancy. None of them are true.
Mm-hmm. I do feel bad for her. I mean, constantly since the the Brad Pitt thing. But I think she's pretty happy. Have you seen Justin Theroux? Enough said. So Calvin Harris, Taylor Swift, I know we're still talking about it, but listen to this story. Supposedly, and this is not confirmed, but TMZ is reporting it. TMZ is pretty...
They're pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty right on. Mm-hmm.
She is really the creative brains behind Calvin Harris's new hit, This Is What You Came For, with Rihanna. All right, so during the relationship of Taylor and Calvin, Taylor wrote the song, sat down at a piano and did a demo into her iPhone. She sent it to Calvin. He loved it. They both went into the studio and did a full demo with Taylor on vocals and Calvin doing the beat. They both knew it was going to be a hit. But Taylor wrote it and said, hey, I think it'd be a better idea if you collaborated with somebody else, because if we did it as a couple, it would maybe overshadow the song. So Taylor, who kept the publishing rights, used the name Niles Joberg on the credits. It's got an S in front of the J. I don't think I say the S. Joberg.
It's Niles Joberg. I used to be a assistant manager at Red IKEA store. But if your feet hurt, come on in to see me at the Good Feet store.
Fast forward to April 29th, Calvin released a song with Rihanna. It became an instant hit. The problem in the relationship came the day that Calvin was being interviewed. He was asked by the radio host, will you do a collaboration with your girlfriend? He said, we haven't even spoken about it. I can't see it happening, though. Taylor was hurt, thought he went too far. And 2 days later was the Met Gala, which she danced with Tom Hiddleston. Mm-hmm. By the way, Taylor has a right to prohibit Calvin from performing the song, but she hasn't done it and doesn't plan to exercise that right. Ironically, Calvin once wrote a song for his then-girlfriend Rita Ora, and when they broke up, he yanked her right to perform it.
Ooh!
Right?
Go, Taylor. Go, Taylor. It's your birthday.
By the way, she's still a good girl. She's in Australia with Tom, who's filming Thor, and they went and visited a children's hospital, or she did.
And then they did it.
Yes.
Later. Right?
Kevin, who knew you and Sarah were so much like Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell?
We are?
Yes, they have 2 kids.
Yeah.
She told Red Book magazine, "We're pretty decent about staying on top of our sex life. We'll be like, okay, it's been how many days? We find a night when nobody's coming over. We don't have to work super early, and we slot it in."
Yeah.
But yours is more like,
Mine is more like,
Is it monthly?
well, there's a calendar. We actually have the little wall calendar where it's in.
Do the kids ever ask, what are these little notes?
what is your symbol for it?
What? It's just a little thing that's a little happy smiley face of Kev that says,
It's you?
it's me.
Is it like a photo of you or just?
Have you ever heard these words? Pull my gown down when you're through.
All right. Online right now, Kevin
What?
put up Selena Gomez just snagged the record for the most liked picture on Instagram, and it's a product placement.
Yeah.
It's her drinking a Coke.
Right, yeah. She's like, I guess the new spokeswoman for Coke or whatever. I've seen the commercials of her where she kind of comes in and she, tells people, you should drink a Coke.
She's awfully cute.
Yes.
That's not her real hair, is it?
I don't know. She's in that TV commercial, too, where she keeps telling the guy to keep playing her song.
Yep.
And she looks adorable in that, too. By the way, the previous record, Justin Bieber, but it was a shot of him kissing Selena Gomez. So she really has had 2 big Instagram photo hits. Adam Levine, by the way, a picture of his he gave himself a mohawk, and that's at y98.com as well. That's Entertainment Schmig.
I gave myself a reverse mohawk. You can see it right now, streaming.
More Schmig at 8:40 on Y98.
Phillips and Company on Y98.